Hello Internet, I'll be Fox here yet again. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Gold Nuzlocke version. That was a completely butchered sentence and I apologise. Anyway, in the last part, we got our starter Pokemon, went to see Mr. Pokemon, and gave Professor Elm the mystery egg. We also fought our rival. So, right now we're gonna talk to our mother, because we're going out on a journey. And she is going to offer to save our money for us. Now, normally when you lose a battle, you lose money. I think it's like... I don't know the formula actually. I have no idea what the formula is. But after every fight as well, with trainers, you get money. And if you click yes here, you'll be sending some to your mother after every fight. And occasionally she'll buy you things. Yeah, sure. Why not? And we have her permission to move out. So let's go. Back to Route 29. And we're gonna get stopped by this guy, who's apparently seen us a couple times. And he's gonna offer to show us how to catch Pokemon. I can explain this quicker than he can. We do have Pokeballs now, as you might remember from the last part. Okay, Rodri's looking fine. So let's go into this grass and see what we find. And it is a Pidgey. It's a good start. So, we're gonna try to catch it. Hopefully Scratch won't kill it. Okay, good, good. Basically how catching Pokemon in this game, works, is at first you need to weaken the Pokemon. Well, you don't need to, but it makes catching it much easier. You go to your bag, select a Pokeball, and use it. It'll toss the Pokeball at the Pokemon, and it'll shake 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and we got it. Each time it shakes, the random number generator rolls, and if it lands above a certain number or something, it'll roll again, and then again, up to 3 times. Anyway, we have Pidgey, the tiny bird Pokemon. And our first non-starter. She's a female, so let's see. Let's call her Vera. And we'll take a look at her. Pokemon are not healed once you catch them, so keep that in mind. She only has Tackle right now, and as you can see, she has very balanced stats. Very nice, very nice. And we'll just keep moving on. I'll train Vera up soon enough, so she's going to be rather helpful on our quest. And here we have a Sentret. I believe this is the first one we've encountered. Sentret is a normal type. Its main attraction is its bulk, I believe. Also its ability to learn quite a lot of moves. Other than that, it's nothing too special. But it is pretty cute. Come on, you have to admit that. Even I'm not ashamed of that. Oh, and we got crit again. Audrey likes to get crit. Grammar. Words. There's another route up here, which I think we'll go to. First I'm gonna give Roger a potion. And we'll see what we can find up here. This is Route 40-something? 46. And there's a bunch of grass here. So, let's see what we can find. A Geodude! Nice! Geodude is a rock ground type. It has good physical attack and good physical defense. That's about all it really has going for it, but it's quite helpful. As you'll see here, it doesn't take much damage. So yeah, this could be a bit of a slog. I might end up cutting this out. Don't know yet though. Let's use Rage actually. Rage is a bit weaker than Scratch, but it has the added benefit of every time we get hit, it'll do more damage. Gradually it'll get stronger and stronger, as you see there. So we'll use it once more, and that should be enough, and that should get the Geodude low enough. There we go. This also gives me an opportunity, I think, to mention type effectiveness. As you saw at the bottom of the screen, in the text box, it was saying not very effective while I was using Scratch on the Geodude. Different types have different strengths and weaknesses. For example, the Water type will deal super effective damage on Fire types, but not very effective damage on Grass types. The super effective damage is doubled, and not very effective damage is halved. And we have a female Geodude here, so... Betty. And we have our third team member. Let's take a look at her. Yep, rock ground type, only knows tackle, and as you can see there, it has pretty good attack and defense. Special attack and special defense to leave something to be desired, but as well as her speed, but oh well. She'll be very helpful throughout this. Very helpful. Is this very regrown? Yes, it has. Nice. Unless I didn't get it on my first... Oh, come on. So close. Another Pidgey. Yeah, we'll just scratch it a bunch. There we go. Doing pretty good damage now. Woo. Okay, that was 5 damage. So even if it crits us again, we will be fine. And it missed. That's good, that's good. That is Steam. I should probably turn that off. Give me a moment. I apologise about that. Anyway, we just finished beating up that Pidgey, and we've grown to level 8. Making good progress. So now we're at New Blacktown. Not New Blacktown, Cherry Grove. Cherry Grove. That's it. We're just going to heal up real quick, which I'm going to fast forward through. Like I said, I'll keep that to a minimum. Also, you can now buy Pokeballs at the Pokemart. Something to keep in mind. And Route 30. We'll have a chance to catch something new here. If that other tree has regrown, I think this one should have as well. Yep. And we got ourselves a berry. And a new team member, potentially. A Caterpie. Interesting, interesting. Caterpie is a bug type. The bug types are kind of interesting in Pokemon. Typically they're rather weak, but they make up for that by evolving very quickly. Evolution is a process that some Pokemon go under when they meet certain conditions. They'll change form, generally growing more powerful. They might gain an additional type. They'll learn new moves, get better stats. Overall, it's a good thing. We have Caterpie here, who is also a female. Oh. Not sure what to call her. Let's call her Sarah. And let's also put Betty up front, because I want to train her pretty quick. I'm also noticing a theme in my nicknames, 5 characters each. Oh god, this kid. Ugh. For those of you that have played this game, you probably recognise this guy. Youngster Joey wants to fight in our first non-rival trainer battle. He's going to send out level 4 Rattata, and we have Betty out. Rattata is a normal type as well. Like Sentret, it is kind of basic. It's quicker and more powerful than Sentret, but it's less bulky. But as you can see, Betty's just shrugging these blows off like they're nothing whatsoever. And he's going to fail his Tail Whip. Tail Whip lowers defense. Now we're going to get through this battle fairly quickly. One more tackle should do it. Also, Betty got 2 critical hits against this Rattata. Jeez. You go, girl. You got a lot of experience. 4 level up even. Trainer Pokemon generally give better experience than wild Pokemon. So keep that in mind. Trainers are often better for training. Who would have thunk it? And a Puracy person that Youngster Joey's battling earlier. If you came this way before meeting Mr. Pokemon, then these two would be having a battle. And you wouldn't be able to get past. He's going to open up with a level 2 Pidgey. Should be no problem for Betty. Battles in this game tend to be rather slow, unfortunately. So, if I end up running out of things to say... Betty! Come on, girl! Enough for the crits! I mean, I'm not complaining, but this is getting a bit ridiculous. And he also has a level 4 Rattata, which we're just going to tackle to the death. Oh, this one's doing 2 damage. He might have a higher attack stat. Also his tail whipping. I don't really like that. How much damage does this do? Yeah, that still does 2, so even if he does get a crit, he'll be fine. That's something you need to watch out for in this game, it's crits. Especially when doing a Nuzlocke. Yeah, if we get critted, we'll be fine. I'm not chancing it now, I'm gonna heal after this turn. In a Nuzlocke, you need to also be very, very careful of everything. Don't ever take risks. Thankfully he went for Tail Whip. Right, come on, knock the pack, fight, tackle. Yeah, see, we were taking 3 damage then. If he'd gotten a crit while we were at 5 health, Betty would have died. And that would not have been a good way to start this project. Alright, but she's almost to level 6. That's good. That's good. So we're just going to keep on moving. We're going to have a route transition appear in a moment, if I remember correctly. And this is a Metapod. It's a bug type, like Caterpie. Because it's actually the evolved form of Caterpie. They don't actually evolve this early though. Caterpie evolves at level 7. You can generally find low-level wild Metapods, and they only know Harden, which raises defense, which can be very annoying. And I mean very annoying. So as you can see, we're barely scratching it now, though they tend to give out quite good experience. For a Game Boy Color game, this game has amazing music. All the Pokemon games do, really. They all have a really memorable soundtrack. It's rather nice. And as you saw there, you can only raise or lower a stat 6 times. Each raise, I think, increases by 50%, and lowering decreases by like 20% or so. Alright, this kid here will sort Atlas. And here's a bug trainer. Is it a she? Not sure. Yeah, it's a dude. We have a Caterpie. Bug trainers generally tend to have a lot of bug types. Just bug types up the wazoo. Which is good for Betty, because she can just kind of roll all over them. Should probably work on training Vera up as well. I'm not so sure about Sarah though. While Caterpie's fully evolved form is very nice, not so much for this game. Level 7, Bay's quickly catching up. So what say you that we give Vera a shot? Level 7 should be good enough for now. Come on, Vera, you're slower than a Caterpie? What are you doing, girl? There we go. Since you have a speed tie, actually. If your speed is equal to that of the opponent's, it'll be chosen at random who goes first. And we went first 3 times in a row, that's good. Prevents us from taking any more damage than needed. We're almost at levels up. Indeed, we are too strong. Yeah, as you might see there, there's a bit of a pause when we go over, there. When we go over this tile, there's a bit of a pause. That means this is a new route. So, into the grass. And find nothing. Dang it. Well, up here we have an antidote which cures poison. What do they say? We'll put Vera up front. And we'll see if we can find something. Okay. An encounter? What is it? It's a Caterpie. We've already caught one of these, so I don't need to catch this one. We can ignore it. I didn't actually do too great of a job at explaining this duplicate's clause rule in the last part. Basically, we have 3 chances. If we encounter a duplicate, that uses up one of those chances. If we encounter a non-duplicate, then all of our chances are gone. So since I encountered a Caterpie, I now have 2 chances remaining. If I'm to encounter a new Pokemon next, then the last chance is also gone. And I would have to catch that new Pokemon. Hopefully that cleared it up a little. Anyway, Vera leveled up, so let's keep looking around. Ah, Bellsprout. Bellsprout is a grass poison type. They're generally kind of offensive, which is a nice thing to have in a Nuzlocke. But defensive Pokemon are usually more preferred, and flying types resist grass type moves. Which means Vera is going to have quite a bit of fun in an upcoming area. But anyway, we'll try and catch it. Something I should also say is, do not use a Geodude against a grass type, or a water type. As you saw, Geodude has quite a low special defense, and both of those types are considered special. Plus, rock and ground are weak to both of those types. Anyway, another female. Jeez, we have 4 females. I'm not complaining, I mean, just I don't have many female names planned. Sure, why not? Yuuka. Named after the Toho character. We have an item here. Pokeball. That's good, we were running a bit low on those. And here there's a tree. With a Bitterberry. I don't actually remember what this does. Let's have a look and heal up Vera while we're at it. Cures Confusion. That's good, actually. Confusion is a nasty stats element. And this guy down here, so let's face it. He caught a bunch of Pokemon, apparently. He's also a bug catcher. So you can probably guess what his Pokemon are. Yep, Caterpies. Level 2. Vera's just gonna smack them with her wings. Should probably actually cut this battle out, it's not gonna be too interesting. So I think I'll do that actually. So I'll see you when I'm done with this battle. Oh, Vera, upon reaching level 5, learns Sand Attack, which lowers accuracy. Very nice to have. And just more Caterpies. I'll see when we're done. Oh, we have a new Pokemon here. So let's see what it is. A Weedle. Weedle is a bug poison type. It's similar to Caterpie in that it evolves at level 7. But it has a different attacking move from Caterpie, Poison Sting, which has a chance of inflicting the Poison stats ailment. Poison deals damage every turn. It also deals damage while outside of battle. Like, as in, when you're walking around on the map. It will consistently deal damage to your Pokemon every 4 steps. Very nasty. Especially in a Nuzlocke. But anyway, I'm gonna move on. My destination is near. Now another Pidgey here. Pidgeys, Pidgeys, Pidgeys. Pidgeys, Pidgeys, Pidgeys. So many Pidgeys. I'll just take this out. This might actually get Vera up to level 7, which would be nice. Okay, we'll be fine. There we go, level 7. Very good, very good. We'll go through here. These gates, and we are in Violet City. I'm gonna heal up real quick, and I think that'll be a good place to call this one. We've already caught 4 Pokemon, all of which are female. I'm not sure why, but maybe the game's trying to tell me something. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Tune in next time for more Pokemon Gold and Nuzlocke.